move on here. I've never done stand-up comedy before. It's my first time ever standing on a stage.
All right, let's go, John.
But I can't see any of you, so this really helps. The lights are really bright up here. But I see. I'm assuming most of you are healthy. All you guys are hanging out here, really healthy people. Healthy. You guys are really healthy. I'm healthy too. I went to the doctor and got a physical the other day. And to be honest with you, caught a finger up the butt. I'm 23 years old. You know, I understand they're checking for polyps in your butt and whatnot, but I really kind of thought it was out of line. I go into the doctor's office. You know, the nurse is doing her whole thing with me. You know, kind of hanging out. And also, she passes me a gown, and I'm thinking, it's like maybe it's like a nice porno or something, you know what I mean? But no love whatsoever, nothing. And so she hands me the gown and she leaves, and you know, you're in a doctor's office. It takes the doctor fucking half an hour to get in there. So I noticed something. I look over on the counter and I see a latex glove and a bottle of lube. And I'm just thinking, oh fuck. And my next thought is like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? That's gotta be for the next guy. That's gotta be for number 2. You know what I mean? It can't be for me. So, 20 minutes later, you know, reality sets in. I'm like, oh shit. I'm gonna catch a finger in the ass today, boy. And then, so, I'm going for a physical. I'm expecting the old turn and cough. And ladies, those of you who don't know what that is, they're gonna go ahead and grab a hold of them, turn your head to the right, give them a cough, make sure everything's all good. So he does that with me, which is terrible enough as it is. And then he looks at me, does the old snap of the glove. They can't just put it on quietly, you know what I mean? They snaps on the glove and he's like, all right, moves himself up. He's like, all right, you should bend over. I said, you gotta be kidding me. He leans me over, pops me in the, like, you all had that itch on that inner crack. You know, I don't want to talk about it. It usually happens in like a convenience store. You know what I'm saying? Just like an itch on that inner crack. And so he pops it in there. My man he's second knuckling my butt. So, I mean, giving me the rotation. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I completely just, I don't know if he presses on your bladder or what, but I literally had to piss right there. Cool. Grab that thing and cut it off manually. So then, you know, you put it got man hands like a motherfucker. At what age do you get man hands and they just, you know what I mean? It's like your finger is the width of my fucking thumb. The shit is off. So he pulls it out, and then of course, like, I've got lube just caked up in my hand. I'm like just swishing around on it. Absolutely fucking terrible. And so then of course, you know what I mean, he finally leaves, and that beautiful gown that they gave me, I wipe my hands with that gown. Come again. But I got the light from Stu back there, so I'm going to pass this mic off to the next person. We're going to give it up to Adam Van Kuyk. He sits here in the front row. I know.